Hello Gemini, and welcome to your weekly messages from the Divine. Gemini, we are going to be looking at your tarot cards to see what messages are here for you this week. I want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign and your ascendant sign, because by doing so you're going to get a much fuller reading of the energies that you are working with. Gemini, we are also going to be looking for a message from the Divine to see what Divine wants you to know this week. Divine, what message do you have for Gemini? Okay, we have your message there, and we're going to look at that, like I said, at the end of this reading. Now, Gemini, you have one major arcana card that you have at the middle of this reading. So when we get to this card here, really pay attention to it because it holds an important message for you. So Gemini, we are starting off this reading with the Knight of Cups. And Gemini, the Knight of Cups is an energy that is quite interesting because the Knight of Cups is all about emotions, love, feelings. It's all about that. The cups are ruled by the heart, and the Knight of Cups is all about the love. But Gemini, we have our major arcana card that is coming in and is asking you to release and to surrender. Is there something going on with your love life? Is there something going on with your emotions that you need to deal with currently? There is just that emotional situation that the Divine is asking you to address. And I feel that this emotional situation, in the here and the now, in your gut instinct, you feel that there is something wrong. There is something that doesn't quite add up. And you can't really quite put your finger on it because everything looks really good. Right? So let's put it in ways that you might be able to understand. But each situation is different. I only give examples so your brain can start being triggered into thinking of different situations that this reading fits into. So let's say this is to do with love, for instance. So maybe you are dating someone and this person looks really good, they smell good, they are just, everything is really good, and in your solar plexus, in your gut instinct, you're just like, I don't know why. Something about this person. Are they hiding something? Why do they try so hard to seem perfect? So there's a situation that might just seem perfect, but your mind is not addressed around this situation, and the Divine is saying you know exactly what this situation is all about. Maybe this is that family member that is always so sweet and so kind and so considerate, but inside your gut instinct, alarm bells are ringing. And the Divine is saying, if there is that feeling around a situation, then you need to start really listening to your gut instincts and starting to question your gut instinct. What is it that's triggering this feeling about this person? And sometimes the first thing that pops into your head quickly is the answer that you're seeking. So the Divine is saying there is still that energy that you need to release, surrender. There's an energy of judgment that you really need to bring to this situation. Judging this situation, being analytical, being really observant, trying to see things that don't really make sense, and maybe trying to put the dots all together to form a picture. Because someone could be deceiving you, but because everything looks good, you are buying what they're presenting, when in reality they're just false advertising. So the divine is asking you to have a sense of judgment, because when you bring in this energy of judgment around that situation, you are going to have a moment of clarity that is just going to pop in as if from nowhere, Gemini. And this moment of clarity is going to come and pop into your head if you bring in that energy of being analytical, trying to see things from a different perspective, asking yourself, if I have to let go of this situation, of this person, how will I feel? In fact, what's making me want to hold on to this person when my gut instinct is telling me otherwise? So you might be starting to distance yourself from that person, from that situation. And by distancing yourself, you are going to see that clarity comes really quickly. And suddenly you can see the reason why your gut was ringing that alarm bell all the time. So there's that energy of releasing, surrendering, and letting go of a person, of a situation that you are going to need to do at some point. So the divine is here just asking you to observe. Start questioning things. If you're around that person and they're talking and your gut instinct is like, ask yourself, why did you just doubt? Why? And then when you start asking and questioning, this is when suddenly, boom, a penny drops. So let's have a look to see what the divine wanted you to know. And our card from our oracle card is coming in to say that nothing is going to come from this situation. Gemini, can you understand that message before I tell you? Because I always want you to be thinking. I always want you to have that co-creation, opening up what I'm delivering and seeing. Yeah, now something makes sense. Hang on, that doesn't make sense, but I'll keep an eye out for it. So together we are co-creating. We're getting the answers that you need. So the message for you was that nothing is going to come from this situation. If this is a romantic situation, maybe you started speaking to someone online and they are just so good. Are you being catfished? Maybe you have met a friend and they're so spiritual. Oh, they love all that spiritual stuff, the channeling, the gonging, the singing bowls, the meditating, the full moon rituals, all that stuff. Is something else really going on? Or it could be that there is just that person or just that situation and it seems so good. So the divine is saying that if anything is too good to be true, release, surrender, and let go of that situation, because when you distance yourself, you're going to start getting those epiphanies, those answers of why you were feeling like that. So nothing's going to come from this. Release, surrender those people who are making you feel like you need to question. Those people who make your intuition and your gut instinct ring alarm bells. This could be you signing a contract and inside something is just not feeling right. Your gut is tensing up around the situation. Listen to that. Listen to all those signs. And so really employ and claim these energies of clear judgment around the situation. And as you claim this energy of judgment, of releasing, of surrendering, so that you don't get hurt in the future, claim this clarity in the comment section and let the divine know that you need assistance around a situation, that you need help with really analyzing from a detached point of view. Because when you can analyze from a detached point of view, this is when you can just have boom, now I understand. But when you are emotionally invested in a situation, this is when it's hard to have that clarity. So this is the reading that I have for you, Gemini. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'm going to see you soon. Goodbye.